Man, what you know about stock picks, boy and girl? What up? How y'all doing? Let's run it. Let's talk about some stocks. We're going to talk about the markets today as usual. We're not going to get out of that habit anytime soon. Today, I kind of want to put together a watch list. Let's go through the thought process of kind of how I personally put together a watch list, and also I'd like to just go through the process in itself of creating a watch list. I think it's a good habit for us to develop. Me personally, I always have like a big watch list running, and then what I'll do is kind of filter through it towards the end of the day, and pick like kind of the top candidates. I've learned that my trading has gotten, like me personally, my trading has gotten a lot better when I've learned to kind of focus more. I might have a watch list with like 30, 40 stocks on it at one time, but like it's a little hard to focus on all those. But I always keep them on watch, hence watch list. So let's talk about how to create a watch list. Let's actually create one tonight. We're going to create a nice one for tonight. One that we'll definitely follow up with on tomorrow. And I also want to hear from you guys kind of what are some of the stocks you're watching. Is I'll probably make it on the watch list. They're looking good, baby. Goons, what up? Yo. What's up, baby? How you doing, man? Let's go. What's good? Goons. Stock picks. Goon squad. We in the gym blowing up these shoulders. Yeah, I just got done doing legs. I did this like hip flexor machine today, dude, and it feels weird. And girl part, yeah, girls plural, hopefully, right? Who we got in here? Let's see. All right, gonna wait for some more people to get in. I don't want them to miss the stream. Good old quality content here for your baby. What I'm gonna do is jump over to Thinkorswim, and then we'll run it here. Give me a second. All right, we are on Thinkorswim, gang. Yes, our goons and goonettes. Alright, let's make a watch list. Create watch list. Let's call it Extra Goonie. I'm gonna call this watch list the Extra Goonie watch list, and we're gonna run it. Okay, so let's start with the market first of all. So personally, on this watch list, I'm just gonna throw SPY on there. I always watch SPY personally. Let's take a look today. Zooming out the bigger picture here, a little bit of lag going on. Here we go. Okay, so SPY definitely fell out of that channel here. Be careful. Okay, so here's SPY over the last 2 years. We always talk about it. The S&P 500. This is what we want to watch with what's ahead now. We're seeing a big sell-off here the last couple of days, and it's just been a lot of chop the last 2 months here. The reason is because inflation is starting to get a little bit heavy, and we can measure that by looking at the U.S. 10-year bond. And there's also just a lot of uncertainty in the markets with that, right? You have inflation. We also have potential conflict brewing with Ukraine and Russia. There's just a lot going on right now. We have a perfect storm in place, and just overall, right? The market's just been ripping for 2 years straight. It's a little unhealthy. It just needs a fundamental correction, right? If we look at the weekly here, I mean, look at that, guys. That's not healthy. I mean, thing looks like a damn Nike swoosh, all right? It's just going straight up. Look at that pin bar there, boy. Crazy. But one thing I want to be wary of is this could be potentially a dead cat bounce. And if you don't know what that is, please look it up. But essentially what a dead cat bounce is essentially, right, if this bounces right here, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to like jump back into this channel here and keep progressing, right? What really could happen here, and this is very common in technical analysis, is that since we broke this previous support level of this channel, it's likely we're going to retest it. That will probably become a new resistance, and then we'll continue to collapse back down. That's just me being realistic, not pessimistic, okay? This is stock market. So yeah, it does look like it wants to bounce, but again, be wary. Doesn't mean it's a green light to like start swinging heavy again. Looks like a nice double bottom here on SPY is starting to form a little bit here as well. So I like that, okay? SPY's not looking too bad interim, but we need to be really freaking careful, man. I wouldn't even mess with this shit right now. I've actually been very cash heavy personally, and then scalping the penny stocks we throw up in the morning if they present themselves, and if other opportunities do as well. All right, Chris at the gym. Austin, what up? What up? Welcome, Goon Stock Picks. Guys, I want to challenge you. I'm going to keep reiterating this every stream. I want to challenge you with being active. So first of all, I want to give a congratulations to our new active moderator. Burns is what I call him. Burns, whatever you want to go by, we're going to call you that for now. He's a new moderator, and the reason is because he's very active. He's active in the chats. He's active in Discord. And we want to recognize and reward those that are constantly active, okay? And guys, if you stay active, we will incentivize you, right? Not only will you have opportunity to just get more plugged into the community, but there's opportunity for incentives such as free membership and maybe even free lifetime membership, okay? So we want you guys to stay active. I think it's just good overall for the community. It's like the more the merrier. It's that whole concept too. And we just like recognizing those who are putting in the work, helping others without even being asked. And so I'm just going to challenge you guys with that, right? You know, be active in the live streams. Show up, ask questions, answer other people's questions. Show up in the Discord, ask questions, answer other people's questions. Post some of the charts you like. Post some maybe some articles you're reading you want to share with others. We love that activity, guys, okay? We want this to be a fun community because you know what? I don't give a fuck what the market's doing. We can still eat every fucking day some way, somehow, whether that's through the power of knowledge and experience, or that's through the power of just fucking slapping on stocks. So let's get it going. What you know about stock picks? Finally able to make one of these live chats, brand new. Oh, hey, welcome, John Shepard. Yeah, so in this live stream, what we're going to be covering, so what we like to do in the beginning of every live stream, we like to talk about the markets from a high level. We like to refer to the S&P 500. And another way you can look this up is by typing in ticker symbol SPY, which is SPY. So if you hear a lot of people talk about SPY, this is what it is. And we're just going over the overall market sentiment. We want to not lose sight of the market when trading, right? We always want to keep that in our back pocket. So that's why we like to start off with it. But in this stream, we're starting out by talking about the markets, and then we're going to dive into creating a watch list for tomorrow. Exactly how I do every day, and kind of just like creating a watch list together that we can follow up on in the morning, okay? It'll be kind of fun too. We can hit each other up in the morning and be like, yo, this stock's going off out of the watch list we created last night, you know? I'm envisioning maybe like 10 stocks we can put together here. Just 10 high quality setups for now, and then we'll check on and doing pre-market tomorrow. So give me a second here. Let me grab a water and we'll jump right into it. Alright, so I like to first start off by running our volume scanner. If you guys want to know how to set this up, be sure to check out the stream replay in Discord. We actually made a tutorial on how to do this here. Alright, so I'm just doing a quick walkthrough on these. Ford doesn't look the best, right? I'm keeping it high level, right? I like to see things that are trending, preferably. AT&T doesn't look too bad. All right, Bank of America. So bank stocks are actually pretty bullish right now. Okay, so I keep an eye on bank stocks. You can see Bank of America in particular has just been steadily uptrending now. This is a little more expensive of a stock. This is one that's known for being pretty good at trading options. So let's take a look here. Yeah, I like Bank of America. I think I'm gonna add it to the watch list for now, and then decide if I want to take it off later. Just because it's a large cap company, so whenever it moves, it's not like ginormous moves. You know, it's more for like, you know, getting scalping options and stuff. Eric is watching Tesla ER tomorrow after hours. I think it's gonna ramp up long positions to shreds and dips. Oh man, Tesla's a beast, dude. I don't understand this thing. I mean, it's like it's just in a big ass bull flag right now. I mean, Tesla's just a beast. Let's take a look at that, man. I think a Tesla can hold this key level at like $850. It needs to hold 850. If it can hold 850, I think we're still going. Just because it just looks so clean and nice right here. And this nice little pattern holding this nice uptrend on the daily here. So I'd never bet against Tesla necessarily, but Tesla does respect the market pretty well, ish, especially the SPY, or at least the SPY, to an extent. So I think I'm gonna keep Tesla on the list. I like Tesla, but I want to aim for a few penny stocks here if we can. BBIG. Let's take a look at BBIG. All right, and if you guys have any stocks you're watching or think that could be potential candidates for tomorrow, we're gonna add it to our watch list. Watch list is displayed up here at the top. Right now, we just have SPY, BAC, and Tesla on there, and we're just running it right now. Okay, so I'm trying to find our next penny stock. We haven't put any penny stocks on there. Just been putting large caps on there, which is not a bad thing. I just think penny stocks will make us more money. Well, it's not true necessarily. I just think they slap. Penny stocks are just a lot more fun. Okay, I'm biased. Looks like we broke out of maybe an ascending triangle today-ish on BBIG. BBIG is just steady ripping after hours here. I might keep this on the radar because you're seeing the volume come back in. You're seeing the breakout here. Wouldn't surprise me if you see a cool down and hold this trend line maybe. So let's keep BBIG on the list. Pulsable multi-day runner on Zayla. Looks like a strong bounce today. Looks like it just finally broke out of that downtrend. That downtrend is holding forever, right? If we go to, yeah, that's what it looks like. I didn't break out of it, but it's popping out of that trend line. Let me dial back a little bit here. Trying to find it. Yeah, nice little rush today on Zayla. I can definitely see Zayla pick up some steam. Will be a multi-day runner. Well, let's take a look at what history is showing us. Possibly. I don't know what induced all this volatility, honestly. The last time it ran up to like $5, which is crazy. Then we also had the rush here. Wasn't much of a multi-day runner. It could have been, but it failed. All right. Formed a nice little even pennant there. But I actually kind of like Zayla. It's a lot of volume today. Where did it sit on the leaderboards for volume? Let's see. So we traded 182 million. Why didn't it pop up on my scanner? I might have messed up the setting on there. Yeah, Zayla looks good. I might add to the watch list. You're watching Palantir again tomorrow. That thing mirrors SPY. Kind of died after the midday push. Oh, you're watching Palantir? Yeah, if it mimics SPY, be careful of that dead cat bounce we talked about at the beginning of the stream. Justin, what up? Keep an eye on Zayla. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Zayla for sure. It's on our watch list. Microsoft. Wow, what happened? Oh, earnings. Yeah, Microsoft's been holding a pretty steady uptrend the last 2 years here. Okay. Now you can see we're seeing a lot of resistance up here. Looks like we had a big rejection at around that $344, $345 mark. That's a key level that we resisted off of, and now I'm looking for a bounce on this. I'm not seeing necessarily any. No, I'm seeing a little bit of. No, I'm not seeing any divergence here. I thought there was some. If there was some divergence here, I'd feel a little bit better about it. That's a pretty big bounce. right there. A little bit of a bullish engulfing there. I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt on this one. I'm gonna be careful with Microsoft just because all that action happened in the after hours. Okay, because we've just been downtrending for like a week straight. Actually, we've been downtrending on Microsoft for over a month straight. So we need to be careful. There's no confirmation that this is completely balanced, but it's looking good. All right, so you tried trading SoFi. Waited right before the pop. The market just isn't aligned, plays around like normal. Yeah, that's why we don't try to force trades, right? If the market's not if the overall direction is not in our favor, there's no point in trading it. And you know, SoFi isn't really trending, so this isn't really, in my opinion, I wouldn't have even really looked at this right now because I mean, look at this is why I always tell you guys to zoom out before you make a trade, right? Why would I take a trade on SoFi right now? It's been downtrending for 2 months straight. Okay, and I mean, that's it. It was nothing. I mean, if I threw a moving average on here, it's down. This thing is downtrending. Okay, and it's just there's not really any strong structure on here. Maybe a double bounce could form, but SoFi just doesn't look like a good candidate to be trading. It just, in my opinion, it just doesn't. I don't see anything fancy about it. It's very risky. I don't want to trade against a downtrend. So that's just a little tidbit for me on SoFi. Maybe a bull flag is forming here. Okay, maybe a pennant. I'm not sure. Falling wedge. So I keep my eyes on it. Maybe you can get a quick little scalp in, but overall direction is on our favor, so we got to be in and out of this quick. ZNGA. Sitting triangle. Where's it at? ARDS. ARDS doesn't. This actually looks pretty good. Let me zoom out here. Looks pretty good. I like it. Pharmaceutical company. We like those. Yeah, nice pick. I like this one a lot. I'm actually going to add it to the watch list here. Nice ascending triangle, I'd argue. This looks really bullish. You're seeing some volume come in. A little bit of residual today. Nothing crazy. Okay, but this might wake back up tomorrow. We'll see. I think the markets could be pretty flat tomorrow in anticipation of Jay Powell speaking. So that's the Federal Reserve, but let's see what happens. I like this one a lot. That's a good pick. Good volume, too. Not bad. Let me see how it moves intraday here. Yeah, you got kind of those ugly candles, so you gotta be a little bit careful with this one. It's kind of hard to read the price action, but I think it's a good candidate for sure. Amy? I don't think I'm gonna add that to watch list. That's probably not worth trading. Guys, give me some picks. Actually, sound like they're worth scalping. The way the market is playing right now, consider a healthy pullback or failing market. It's both. It's a healthy pullback for a market that needs to be failing. It's too cooked right now, or for falling. Sorry. It's both. The market is falling because of a healthy pullback that is overdue, that it needs. One was at 20 cents for a long time downtrending, and out of nowhere jumped to like $3. Yeah, guys. So I'm not covering your stocks. Okay, we're looking for. We're adding to a watch list tomorrow. Don't give me shit that you're going to be trading tomorrow, right? Like, we're trying to put something together to help us like make some money tomorrow, right? This isn't like a, hey, I'm in this stock, like, how's it look? Like, that's not what this is, guys. Okay, so please, let's find some high quality setups. We're putting together a watch list. I'm going to be trading out this watch list tomorrow. I ain't fucking around. So we're going to be looking at this thoroughly. I think there's an ascending triangle here, maybe. I see it. Let's see. A pretty significant level here. Yeah, somewhere around there. I'll have to think about this one. I'd like a little more volume, but I think it's worth taking a look at. It does look pretty good. Chris. Is there volume on this thing? A little bit. It's tricky. Falling wedge. What time frame, guys? Give me a little more. Come on now. Oh, yeah, I don't. Where's it at? I don't see it. I'm sorry. All right. GLYC looks good. What do you like? Elaborate. What do you like about it? Overall direction is not in our favor. It's downtrending big time. Scooping up a little bit. Looks like it's really low volume though. Yeah, it's too low volume for me, brother. Sorry. Let's see what else you guys got on here. I'm gonna run through some more of this volume scanner here. See if we can find something. Intel's looking pretty damn good. It's getting near key level right now. Seeing some divergence too. Intel looks pretty good. Looks like it's at a bottom too. I'm gonna keep Intel on the list. A lot of blue chips are looking pretty solid. I don't trade them a whole lot anymore, but I'm about to start entertaining it because I think in a market like this, you're gonna be trading stuff that has a little bit stronger fundamentals. Like you're gonna be wanting to, look at more quality companies. Pfizer, I'll keep my eyes on it, but I don't really trade Pfizer. Pixie, man, this thing. What do you guys think about Pixie, man? I think it looks pretty good. You gotta be careful of that potential double top that we're seeing. I think it's still maybe holding a trend line here, potentially. It wouldn't surprise me if you come back down and take a little bit of a breather here. And that's okay. I'm going to look for a buy there. I like Pixie. I'm going to keep my eyes on it for sure. A lot of volumes coming into it. This is definitely looking like a multi-day runner. Let's see. SRGA. Let's take a look here. So overall direction is down in our favor. Just note that. SGRA. Or SRGA? Yeah, SRGA. Kind of low on volume. I'm gonna keep my eyes off it for now. ARDS is already like pretty low for me, but I like the setup. Chris. GTE. Yeah, GTE looks pretty good already. Yeah, this looks good, dude. Good pick. I like the trend. We're kind of been trading sideways lately. But that's okay. I want to keep my eyes on it. I like these pennant shaped. I like triangles. Perhaps an inverse head and shoulders forming here. Dynamic one. You can see there's a nice interim double bottom as well that we just got out of. This looks pretty good. It's a nice pick. GTE. Some volume, some steady with it. A little bit choppy on the candles, but I'll add to the list. In order for me to avoid the day trade ban, is it possible for me to buy tonight and sell after? Buy tonight and sell after market tomorrow, or what's the? Sorry. No, yeah, it's still considered a trade. It's a trade no matter when you close it, right? So if I bought something in the middle of the day on a Monday, and then I held it through Thursday, and I sold it in the middle of the day Thursday, that'd be considered one trade, okay? Sundial is uptrending. No kidding. Not really. I mean, it's been going up the last 2 days. This looks like the SPY right now. So, you know, a trend you want to identify at a higher level time frame, a higher time frame typically, because it just validates it more. To me, if something's been blown up for about this is my personal preference. Maybe your personal preference is this is considered an uptrend if it's been doing it for 2 days straight. But for me, I want at least a week of that price action, going up for a week straight. Because otherwise, it's like, you know, this thing is not uptrending. I mean, look at it, you know. It's just pointing down heavily right now, okay? Amazon. What you know about Amazon, boy? Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, dude, it's at a pretty... All these stocks are at such key levels right now. It's absolutely insane. 3,200 is the next key resistance. I'd say maybe about, you said 32. Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity. 22 on the RSI. Nice. This mother. Look at Eric, boy. What you know about Eric? Eric be getting it with the MAs, boy. Hey, Eric, I appreciate that post, man. I appreciate you putting in that work. Let's pull some moving averages. I haven't used moving averages in a while. I'll take a look at some of them. Let's put in a simple. I like exponential personally, but I kind of want to see what you're seeing. I appreciate that post, brother. See, we need more posts like Eric. You know, I want you guys to challenge yourself with these posts. You know, it's easy for you to type in 4 letters and say, how's it doing? Like, guys, what's going to make you a better trader? Put the reps in when you can with the people that know how to trade when you can, because it's advantageous. You get to learn, you get to see things through. Maybe we can help confirm things for you or give you a different lens or perspective on something you may be saying that you're just not exactly confident about, but it might feel a little bit better to hear someone else's opinion on it. So just a word of advice there. Let me put in some moving averages here. You said the 50 and 200. Okay, so you like golden crosses. Okay. Can it keep declining? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely think so. It's like, dude, it's at such a key level right now. It's disgusting. I mean, yeah, I think that I just think is, yeah, you had that golden cross today too. A lot of confluence suggesting puts on this. Yeah, I like this for puts. Amazon puts, baby. Good call. Intel earnings are tomorrow. Are they? Okay, it might just be pre-anticipatory running then that we're seeing. Oh wait, no, yeah, I think Intel's gonna fucking slap. I like Intel a lot. I might just start getting more in the puts, being that the market is gonna be a little bit bleak here. Okay, let me hide these moving averages here. Vivas looked good today. What did you like about it? Yeah, you know, overall direction is not in our favor. I always got to say that, but I do like the price action that we're seeing just because, you know, it's looking a little violent. Getting near some pretty critical key levels here. I probably shouldn't have erased that trend line I had drawn in. Shit, let me see where it was at. There's one here I really liked. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so I mean, we're butted up right up against that trend line. This thing can absolutely go tomorrow. Vivas looks pretty good. Looks violent. Yeah, I like this shit. Good pick, man. Let me keep my eyes on Vivas. Not necessarily trending, but it's at a pretty significant resistance level right here. So I'm going to keep Vivas on the watch here. Okay. Like a little bit more volume, to be honest, but you've seen the volume start to come in. We did cover BBIG. CAPR coming in with high volume on an uptrend the last 2 days, holding support at the highest time frame. Oh yeah, this looks good, dude. I mean, look at that, man. Look at the highs we're clearing right now. Yeah, it's holding that big resistance too. Yeah, good pick. pick. It's looking good so far. Yeah, I like it. I like the stock. Yeah, awesome pick. Mozilla, bullish on this for sure. Yeah, I like the stock. Alright, good volume. The SPY keeps declining. Pick up some VIX calls. Oh, fuck that. I ain't getting no VIX calls, dude. The VIX is too volatile for me, dude. It's literally the volatility index. Can you eventually explain puts a little more? Watch YouTube, but still unsure. Ish. Yeah, I can try. You know, it's the same thing as calls. You're just going opposite. Okay, so yeah, I think most people are accustomed to going long on trades and not shorting trades. So if you really just take time to understand calls, it's the same thing. It's just backwards, right? Understand the Greeks, right? Understand the theta decay. Understand the delta. You want to have some good delta on there. Delta is a measurement of your premiums on your contracts. You also want to look at implied volatility, and you also want to look at liquidity too, right? You don't want to trade options on something that doesn't have a lot of liquidity, because it's not gonna. It's a matter of spreads and how your options get filled, and also your premiums on your options. So study just options altogether, specifically calls, and puts is just going to be the flip side of that, right? See if that can help you out. But yeah, we'll have a session one day talking about options. I think me personally, I've traded options here or there. I've dabbled with it. I understand them. I'm not fluid enough with them to where I'm just gonna like be trading them like I do with equities. So doing options a little more time here, but I'm definitely gonna start getting more aggressive about them personally, just because the markets that we're going to be in, you know, again, I think there's going to be a big sector rotation in the markets, and we're going to see a lot of the fundamental shift geared towards more quality companies, right? Companies with strong fundamentals, I think, are going to showcase themselves and showcase their strength during bleak times in the market, if and when they do come, versus like a penny stock or something, right? So definitely want to get into options eventually, or definitely want to get y'all into options eventually. We also plan on getting a guy into the chat that is just slapping on options daily. And if any of you guys are very confident with options and your callouts, reach out to me or one of the admins here. I think we can. I think we'll have a proposition for you. We can probably see if we can work out something. Okay, maybe even fiscally. So hit us up. All right, let's keep running through the watch list here. I think we have about 10 picks right now. Maybe we'll go for 15 here. So I'm seeing some things kind of wake up here, but again, I think tomorrow it might be a little flat or choppy. We got that Federal Reserve meeting coming up, so we're not really sure what the day brings, and we're just gonna be a little bit cautious here. Seen a lot of good dip buys though, as you could imagine. The fucking market's just taking a dump here. So let me change the setting here. Hold on. APM. Yeah, let's just do it a little bit more, man. APM looks really good pre-market. It looks so good. Satisfied a lot of my criteria. I'm gonna keep my eye on ADM. I'm not done with it. I think it still wants to do its thing. It's just fucking around and dragging it out. So I'm gonna put APM on the list. Really good volume on that, and it didn't even do anything. So sometimes it's a red flag. NLY. Overall direction is not in our favor, so if we ever place it like this, we just need to be really careful, guys. Possible double bottom here. And we have a lot of volume coming in here on L and LY. Had a pretty decent move today. We had a low of day at like 744, hitting a high of day at like 780, so about 5%, nothing crazy. Peloton, fuck that stock. Uber, fuck that too. Oxy. Oh. A bit of rising wedge here, maybe on Oxy. We need to be a little bit careful on this one. Rising wedge or expanding wedge. Overall, Apple and uptrend. Yeah, what you know about Apple, Si? Might do some Apple calls. What are some stocks you guys are watching here? Looks like Apple is actually re-entering into that. Yeah, Apple's just hitting a peak here. A lot of consolidation right now in Apple. I'm gonna wait for a confirmation, more of a bounce. It just looks like we're moving sideways here. A lot of chop, kind of trading in this channel in between about like 162 and about 157. So kind of just moving sideways here on Apple. I'll wait a little bit more for confirmation on this one, but definitely keep an eye on it. Earnings are the 27th. Intrinsic options. Following Amazon SPY, keeping an eye on these for options this week. Yeah, I don't trade options around earnings. Fuck that. I mean, maybe pre-anticipatory running I will, but dude, I mean, after options drops, like the option, yeah, the value gets fucking killed on your options right after earnings typically. UVXY cup and handle. That's some good volume. UVXY, I've traded that in the past. I've seen the stock wake up. I think it's just like inverse ETF maybe. Let me see. Yeah, it's just a VIX. So, yeah, the VIX is bullish right now. Cup and handle, yeah, it makes sense. UVXY, I think is it an inverse ETF to the VIX? Or it's something like that. Let me see here. Yeah, I see the cup and handle on the VIX, so kind of another way to trade it. Yeah, the VIX SPY, it's always gonna have high volume. There are indices essentially, so they typically have high volume because they're compromised of like so many different things. You grab 2023 calls, or you grab some leaps. Aren't those considered leaps on Apple? You a fucking savage, dude. You really ain't fucking around, dude. If that's what NFA means. Good ass. All right, guys. So we talked about the market overview. We talked about watch list creation. I feel really good about today's watch list so far. Again, just reviewing it. We have Zayla on here. I like Zayla. I think Zayla's waking up. Keep your eye on Zayla. This might make it on tomorrow's watch list. We're breaking out of a long-term downtrend, or popping out of it, at least a resistance. I don't know if we're necessarily breaking out of the trend, though. I'll take that back. Bank of America. I like Bank of America. Clean, healthy, fundamental stock. Bank stocks are waking up. Financial sector is waking up. We're seeing a strong bounce. We're holding that trend line on the daily. It's at a very key level right now. Nice for potential swing, not financial advice. BBIG, I think BBIG is a nice penny stock, low float that is starting to wake up here. We have a nice ascending triangle that we broke out of in the after hours today. I'd expect either a cool down tomorrow or we have a bullish continuation. Intel looks phenomenal. One of my favorite setups tonight, fundamentally, technically. Looks good, holding uptrend, and very similar to Bank of America, just more interim of an uptrend, about a 3-month uptrend versus Bank of America. And we're looking really good. We're resufficing a little bit of a double bottom here. We're seeing higher lows, and we are testing right up against that resistance line here. And we have earnings up and coming tomorrow. So Intel might see a nice little pop. Pixie, I like Pixie. I think this is going to be our multi-day runner, as it has been. Now there's a lot of breathing room left within Pixie, so this is one I'm just keeping my eyes on. I don't know if it's necessarily going to do its thing tomorrow, but I think it will do its thing soon, if and when. APM, keeping my eyes on APM as well. APM didn't pan out today like I wanted to, but I'm still not ruling it out. Had a shit ton of volume for absolutely no reason. Tesla looks good. I want to keep it on the radar. Big bull flag we're sitting in potentially on the daily. We're testing a critical key level at about $850. We can hold above 850 and continue an uptrend. I like Tesla for a scalp. For a swing. CAPR, nice ascending triangle. A lot of volume coming in today. Trade's pretty low volume. net, but you know, 7 mil, I'll fuck with that. Doesn't look too bad. GTE, another nice setup here. Nice, let's go to the 4 hour, yeah. So nice bull pennant forming. This might be one that might be a little bit longer. It might take a little bit longer for it to do its thing. We never know. You know, this might still have another 3 months before we see a big pop with it, or it could happen here shortly, just because we've been seeing a lot of volume come in recently. So very subtly under the radar, but it's coming in nonetheless. So this might want to go for it here soon. ARDS is another one on the watch list. Nice ascending triangle. I think it looks really good. Bullish on ARDS. And then VBOS looks phenomenal. I think it's testing a very long-term resistance line that you can see as far back on the weekly chart, as far back as about 2 years back, or about a whole year back. So typically when you test these long-term resistance lines like that, it's typically a pretty significant pop. You're seeing volume come in just a little bit here. Let's see if we can get a little more momentum. All right. I got you, Eric. Okay. RGS on an uptrend. The last 3 days on the 5 minute behind the RSI. This is a lot of volume. Well, relative volume. I don't know if it's got a lot of high, volume overall. Let's see here. RGS. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, it's kind of low. It trades under $1 million, but I see what you see. I see you see me see you. Be careful of that resistance we're testing here at about 160. If we can break 160, though, my dog, I definitely think it could start ripping. That's a key resistance level, and you know it looks like it wants to get out of here soon. Yeah, you're seeing that nice little, would you say 3-day uptrend? You said 3-day uptrend? Maybe like a day and a half ish, but yeah, it's not looking terrible. All right, let's take some Q&A, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Hopefully you found this watch list useful. If you did, please let me know. I love to hear feedback from you guys in Discord. I read absolutely everything, so be sure to reach out to your boy. And again, I want feedback from you guys so we know how to kind of fine tune each stream in and out more towards you guys and getting things geared for that. So just let me know in the Discord. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds here for some Q&A. I'm gonna answer some of that to wrap up the stream here for the last about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna run it, baby. ADG has been running a few days consistently as well. Nice. All right, well, if there's not any questions, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Just want to make sure I give you guys examples of kind of like how to formulate a watch list. You can kind of see I was talking through, right? We're looking for just quality companies right now. We're also looking to still intermix a little bit of volatile stocks, such as your penny stocks, right? You got Zaylon here. You got BBIG, right? These low float penny stocks. CAPR, GTE, RDS, VBOS, RGS, Pixie. We're mixing those in there, and then we also have again your high quality large caps, right? Intel, Tesla, Bank of America, okay, and then SPY if you want to trade SPY. I think SPY is good to trade if you like options, but SPY is a little choppy right now, so you might want a little more experience before jumping into SPY, okay? This is SPY analysis posted in the chat. Curious to hear your opinion. Basically, ascending triangle and Morningstar pattern. Yeah. So we talked about SPY in the beginning of the stream. Be sure to go back and rewatch that. It's just the first 5 minutes, but basically, I think SPY is in a dead cat bounce right now. It's just my opinion. I don't know. That is a big level broke out of my dude. That's been holding this channel for 2 years, so I think it's a dead cat bounce in my opinion. Yeah, it might be green. We might retouch like 460, but man, I'd be really fucking careful around like 460, 458 because that might be a pretty significant resistance, or it will be. And if we reject, I mean, we're going to fall, brother. What volume are you looking for when you training or trade? Relative volume. Okay, unless you mean like quantity. Depends. At least I like to have at least 5 mil. Preferably, I like to trade things that are like 20, 10. You know, it's 8 figures. I like to trade things with 8 figures worth of volume. I prefer it. The very lowest I might do again, maybe like something like CAPR, the 7 mil, whatever. But I prefer things that are just slapping, right? 40 mil volume on a penny stock. Fucking Zala's got almost 200 mil volume, which is insane. Because stocks like these move. They move, right? Volume precedes price action, right? So, we like that shit. Books. What volume? Oh, already answered that question. Okay. Cool, guys. If you don't have any more questions, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Again, guys, if you guys want to be more plugged into the community, start commenting more in the chats. Start commenting more in the live streams. Show up. If you can't show up to the live streams, totally understandable, guys. We all have lives. But comment in the Discord. Help each other out. Ask each other questions. Post pictures. Ask us things. Stay active in the Discord, and we will notice such. We've already rewarded one of our very active members, Burns, with a moderation role. And again, guys, it gives you incentive to plug in more with the team here. You get to plug in more with the community. You get to have one-on-ones. You can just hang out with me and the other admins if you want. You can get to know us more. We can connect a little bit more. There's also perks such as free memberships that we will incentivize you with. So just feel free to be active, but we're not going to force it out of you. You got to want it, guys. And it's all going to come back full circle. The more active you are, the more it's going to return in your favor. You get out what you put in. The reason why I'm where I am today and good at trading is because I'm active. I'm actively talking to people in other Discords. I'm commenting on YouTube videos. I'm commenting on posts on the internet. I'm active. I'm trading. I'm simulation trading, paper trading, bar replay. I'm fucking slapping, guys. I'm studying the markets. We're getting it. Fitness journals here. Other than that, guys, hope you all have a great night. All right. And yeah, guys, if you're here in the stream now, let us know if you learned something new today in the trading chat. Okay. I love that, Sebastian. So let us know in the trading chat. Give us a holler. Other than that, guys, you guys have a great night. I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. Let's fucking slap. Let's get it, gang. Peace.